Hello! In this video, I'm going to show how to do an internal migration between plans and between accounts. An internal migration is when you try to move a website between hosting or hosting plans or between hosting or accounts. The process is simple, so let's start with migrating between plans. If you want to transfer a website to a different hosting plan while keeping the same domain, first let's start by downloading a backup of your website. Log into your hPanel. In hPanel, navigate to Website section and find the website you want to migrate. Click on the Manage option next to it. Next, on the left sidebar, use the search box to find Backups and click the Backups menu under Files. Once you are on the Backups page, choose the option to generate a new backup. A pop-up window will appear. Click on the Proceed button to initiate the backup generation process. The process can take up to a couple of hours, but it's usually done faster. This is because hPanel generates backups of your whole hosting plan, files, and databases. After generating the backups, the next step is to download them. Still on the Backups page, click on the Select button under Files Backups. Choose the date of the backup you want to download and click on the Next Step button. On the following page, you will see an option to download all files. Click on it. The system now prepares an archive of your files, so let's give it some time. Once the preparation is complete, a Download Backup button will appear. Click on it to start the download. The next step is to download database backups. Still on the Backups page, click on the Select button under Database Backups. Choose your database from the drop-down menu and click Show Databases. Then select your preferred date and click Download. That's it. Now we have our website backup files and database. Also, if you use an email service, make sure to back up your emails too. The steps you need to take to download a backup of your emails vary depending on your email provider. Check out the detailed guide in the description below. If your plan is suspended or cancelled, you can reach out to our customer success specialist. Now we need to remove the website we are migrating from this hosting plan. It is necessary, otherwise you won't be able to use your domain name with another hosting plan. On hPanel, click the Websites menu on the header. Select your domain name that you want to delete, click on the three dots icon next to your domain name and press Delete Website. A warning message will pop up reminding you what exactly will be deleted. Make sure you have downloaded all the backups that you needed. Confirm the message and click on Delete. Keep in mind that it might take up to 15 minutes for a website to be completely deleted. Now we need to add a new website to your preferred hosting plan. You might be surprised about adding a new website, but the idea is that we will add the website we previously deleted from the old plan to the preferred hosting plan or the new plan, then use the backups we prepared to restore the website. Go to your hPanel and navigate to the Websites menu on the header. Then click on Create or Migrate a website and choose your preferred hosting plan. Next, click on Skip, create an empty website. Fill in the required details and specify the preferred domain name, and that's how you add your website to the preferred hosting plan. All that's left is to upload your website files and databases to the newly created website. At this point, we should have the website added to the preferred plan, an archive of our website files, and an archive of the database backup. Our next step is to upload your website backups. There are multiple ways to do that, but the easiest one is to use the file manager. If you wish to use other methods, I included a tutorial link in the description below. Now I will cover the steps using our file manager. Go to hPanel, click on the Websites menu on the header, and click Manage next to your domain name. On the dashboard, click on the File Manager button to open the file manager. A new window or tab will open. Double-click on Public HTML to open the folder and click on the Upload button in the top right corner. Choose the files and upload your website files backup that we downloaded earlier. Once the upload is complete, extract the files by clicking the Extract button in the top right corner. Type Backup as the folder name and click Extract. What we need to do right now is to move your website files to the correct folder. To do this, open the backup folder we just created, Open the domains folder, select your domain name, open its public HTML folder and select all the files. Now click the Move button in the top right, then keep double-clicking on the double period button. Make sure that the currently navigating on label shows /file/public HTML beside it. Once it is, click on Move. Now let's create a new database and upload the backup we downloaded earlier to the new database. Go back to your hPanel, open the Websites tab from the header and click Manage next to your domain name. Search for Management and click on it. Once there, enter your database name, username and password. The new database name, username and password doesn't have to be the same as the backup, but please take note of them. Once finished, click on Create. This way, a new database will be automatically assigned to the selected domain and appear in the list of the current MySQL databases and users section. To import the backup of your database, click on Enter PHPMyAdmin next to the newly created database. On PHPMyAdmin, your database will be selected by default, so simply click on Import. Then select the database backup that we downloaded earlier and proceed by clicking on Go and Import. The final step is to make sure that your database connection details like name, username, and password matched the details in your website's configuration file. At this point, the note we created while creating the database earlier will come in handy. In this video, we will work on a WordPress website. If your website is not on WordPress, the steps might be different, but the general idea is the same. I have also included a link in the description about how to find your website's configuration file. On hPanel, open File Manager and then the public HTML folder. Find the wp-config.php file and open it. Then locate the lines that says db_name, db_user, and db_password. Update those details to match those of the new database, and don't forget to click the Save button on the top right corner. And that's it. That's how you move a website from one hosting plan to another, keeping the same domain. Keep in mind that if you encounter a 403 error, it might be due to DNS propagation. Give it some time and your website should work with no issues. Now let's go over the steps to move a website to another hosting plan and another domain name. The steps to move websites between plans to another domain is the same as the previous one, but with one extra step. Additionally, when creating the website on the other plan, make sure to use the new domain name when creating the website. So if you're watching this video and skip the previous method, you can refer to the timestamps to locate the step-by-step instructions to move your website between hosting plans. At this point, you should be in position where you have finished uploading your website files and database backups, and you have changed your database credentials in the configuration file. The next extra step, since we're changing the domain name, is to perform a search and replace throughout the database, replacing old domain name with new domain name. Head back to your hPanel and click on the website's link on the header. Click the Manage button next to the domain name. Expand the databases category and click Enter PHPMyAdmin. We will be working with a WordPress website. If you are not working with WordPress, the steps are different. Once PHPMyAdmin opens, click on the SQL tab and enter the query as shown on the video. You need to replace all domain name with the new domain name as shown here. Then click on the Go button to run the query. That's it. Now you know how to fully migrate a website between hosting plans and to another domain. Now let's go over the steps to move your website to another Hostinger account but keep the same domain name. First, you need to download your website backups and database. If you have skipped the previous methods and jumped straight to this step, you can refer to the timestamps provided to locate the step-by-step instructions in the earlier sections. Similar to when we are migrating between plans, you'll need to remove the website from this account's hosting plan. Otherwise, you can't use it in other account. On hPanel, choose Website on the header, select the domain you want to delete, click on three dots icon next to your domain name and press Delete Website. A warning message will pop up reminding you what exactly will be deleted. Make sure you have downloaded all backups that you needed. Confirm the message and click Delete. Keep in mind that it might take up to 15 minutes for your website to be completely deleted. Moving on, you need to log into the other account and do the following steps on the other account. Go to hPanel, then click on the website's link on the header and click Create or Migrate a Website and choose your preferred hosting plan. Now select the Skip Create an Empty Website. Choose your preferred domain name and click Continue. As you will use a domain in another Hostinger account, you may be asked to verify the domain ownership. All you need to do is add a TXT record to verify the domain. To do that, copy the TXT record you received. The message should look like this. Then go to your domain's DNS zone and add a TXT record. The name should be the TXT value, the one you copied, and TTL900. When you update your domain's DNS zone, you will need to wait up to 24 hours until changes are fully propagated. Now all you need to do is upload your website files and database and update them in the website configuration file. You can refer to the timestamps provided to find detailed instructions on how to perform these steps. Now let's go over the steps to move a website to another Hostinger account and another domain name. The steps to move websites between account and another domain is the same as the previous one, but again with one extra step. Additionally, when creating the website on the other account, make sure to use the new domain when creating the website and that DNS propagation has been finished after adding the TXT record. So, if you're watching this video and skip the previous method, you can refer to the timestamps to locate the step-by-step instruction to move your website between hosting accounts. Now you should be finished uploading your website files and database backups, and you have changed your database credentials in the configuration file. The next extra step, since we're changing the domain name, is to perform a search and replace throughout the database, replacing all domain name with the new domain name. Head back to your hPanel and click on the website's link on the header. Click the Manage button next to the domain name. Expand the database category and click on Enter PHPMyAdmin. In this video, we will be working with the WordPress website. If you're not working with WordPress, the steps will be different for you. Once PHPMyAdmin opens, click on the SQL tab and enter query as shown on the video. You need to replace old URL with the old domain name and new URL with the new domain name. Then click on the Go button to run the query. That's it, now you know how to fully migrate a website between hosting plans and to another domain. That's it, now you know how to migrate your website between plans and accounts. If you have any questions, shoot them in the comments below. And till the next time.